Rich Risings and Grand Rising Star as usual. Y'all know the program. Slogan campaign. 1 second. Fix that. I need y'all to be able to see me a little bit more. Back in the field as usual. Regular service program announcement. Take out the headphones so I can hear myself a little bit more clearly. Here nor there. A lot of downloads just been coming through. I gotta get them out as they come before I forget. I noticed my growth on a different level today, probably since 2 days ago. And I just want to get this out there because, man, never thought I would get to this point, but I see it where I'm like headed to be and where I'm meant to be, if I'm not already there, which I feel like I'm already there, but you know, it's a couple more steps I got to take as always. For one, quit smoking weed. Next step, I'm quitting alcohol, and I don't even do it that much anyways. I've never been an alcoholic to begin with. That's first and foremost. So it's gonna be an easy ride for real. I just gotta take my time with it. But here nor there, cut off all the unnecessary friends and parties going to, and cut off all the unnecessary shit that's just distractions at the end of the day. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I don't even want to say I want to be a millionaire. I am a millionaire, and I'm gonna claim it. I'm not even gonna say I'm, not even a millionaire, a billionaire, zillionaire, whatever you want to call it. Right around the corner. Everything that's needed to get to that level is already out of the way for me. I didn't really notice it like that until literally probably today. Like 2 days ago, I was already thinking about the thoughts, because I'm thinking like, damn, maybe I should get a job again and get back in that field. But I had to realize, like, I already had probably, I'm only 24 my whole life, and this is no bap, like no bap in my rap. I had probably like at least 50, 60 jobs in my lifetime already. So we tried that route. It wasn't working because I didn't have enough time for myself. Never did. It was just work, sleep, work, sleep, work, sleep. And I got tired of the matrix, the box at hand, you know. I'm tired of putting myself in that box because it ain't really nothing. Only thing you do really when you get the money is spend it on poor shit. And I don't even mean to curse, but that's basically what you do. I also noticed, like, I'm going off a post I just made on my backup account too. Shout out to them boys. I don't remember their name, but they are so happen to see this ever. You know who I'm talking to. I'm gonna keep posting shit like that in general to keep my mind motivated. That's what I really repost stuff for. It's not even for yeah, it's for y'all. Don't get me wrong. But it's mainly for me. I remind myself. It's self-reminders of my growth. Here nor there. I see what I gotta do, basically. That's my whole point of making this video. And I'm already right there. Like, I'm literally at the door. Now all I gotta do is open it, because I'm already making money in my sleep. Like I said, I wanted to go get a job and stuff like that, but like, what was the point? Because all I'm gonna keep doing is spending the money on poor mentality things. Now that I'm finally out the poor mentality, I think it's only safe to remove everything else that's been distracting me. And it might come with a cost, a high cost, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm willing to risk it. It's nobody else will, and I already see it now. Everybody more so concerned about a fun time versus a long time. I've always been worried about longevity. This is why I always give, and give. But it seems like that always been taken advantage of since birth, I can say. I'm not cool with it, so I'm gonna do something about it. I feel like this will inspire somebody, I don't know who, but whoever it does inspire, and or whom it ever, and or whom ever it inspires. Say fuck it, bro. Quit that job. Quit all the addictions. Quit all of that, because everybody want to be at the top, this so-called level, wherever that is. You feel what I'm saying? But I feel like I'm already at the top. But that's here nor there. That's kind of cliche to the average perspective, but you know, here nor there. Quit all the little extra bullshit that you like doing out. Really take the time to lock in, focus on what you want to do, where you want to be. And it's not even about the money. It's about doing something generational that's going to bring the wealth, because we all here looking for wealth at the end of the day, whether you know it or not, because everybody say they want to be a millionaire, billionaire, zillionaire, but that's what wealth is, and that's continuous wealth. You gotta be ready to take those steps. So I say, if you really with it, you know what you gotta do. It's not hard. You be seeing these videos as much as I'll be seeing these videos. It might not come up on your feed as much because y'all so, immune to BS and low vibrational things. But me, man, one day at a time. And I've just been getting better and better and better and better and better and better and better. With that being said, I want you to do the same thing. Don't sit here and wait, because I ain't gonna say life is short, but life is short to an extent, especially if you just keep putting your head down and not walking with your head up high. Get your head out the gutter, man. Don't waste your time out here going to these clubs thinking you're gonna find a woman, thinking you're gonna find a wife, thinking you're gonna find this and that. The lady comes when a castle is already built. Let's just get that out the way now. It don't matter what color you are, that's just the facts. I don't care what nobody say. The lady comes, the one that you've been dreaming of comes when the castle is already built, and that's just the reality. So if you're out here chasing women, out here chasing just anything in general, give it up. Ain't gonna get you nowhere, champ. That's the hardest reality I had to accept a long time ago. And now that I fully accept it, I'm at peace with myself. I feel like that was the first step, the biggest first step, coming to peace with self before coming to peace with anything else. Now look at me, shining, look beautiful than ever, more handsome than ever. I see it every day. I see how people look at me everywhere I walk, I'm telling you, every step. And it's not just out here. It's always been since I was young, but like now out here, like I really see it. Cars breaking their necks, people on motorcycles breaking their necks, and I'm not gonna lie, I was booking plenty, been doing it. I just don't put that on camera because who am I? I don't care to show stuff like that. And I was thinking about doing that a minute ago, doing what everybody else doing, vlogging their life and this and that. But nah, I'd rather not be the next big YouTuber, you know what I'm saying? Even though that's gonna come regardless, because I found my own niche, which is having spiritual and or talks like this with my people, the ones who I know watching, regardless if the views don't show up. I know what I'm meant to do. I figured out what I'm meant to do, and that's speaking in general as a whole. So I'm going to continue to do that, nothing but that. And hopefully, the crowd follows who needs to follow, because I want everybody else to be millionaires, billionaires, zillionaires. I want to see that for my people, but it seems like they don't want to see that for themselves because they too used to, keeping up with the poor mindset and surviving. And shout out to Seattle once again for getting me out of the survival mind state. That's the biggest blessing I could say Seattle's ever gave me, because now I'm out of it, regardless of what I have and don't have. I realize I've been just running a rat race, even without really realizing I've been running a rat race. Yeah, I took myself away from a lot of things. Yes, I took a big jump, a leap in my life with the shrooms, the vegan eating for almost 2 years straight. I definitely did that. That was a great cleanse, just everything. But I ended up right back in the rat race. And there's no time for going back if we're supposed to be going, So yeah, that was the whole message, the whole download. Get out the hole, man. It ain't worth it. And I'm gonna be the one to tell you. It's coming from a person who was just like you, and or still just like you to an extent, but way worse. Trust me, I grew up fast, very fast. Very fast. Was in strip clubs at 13, 12, doing everything your favorite rapper was doing, thinking it was cool and this is where I was supposed to be the whole time. That's where I was supposed to be, out here in nature, just enjoying myself, smoking cigars, chilling by lakes. Eventually, so I could get my own lake, house on the hills and the waterfall. That's what I'm striving for. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna leave it at that. Get out that hole once again. Like I said, that's the main message of this video. Peace and love. Peace and love. And light to all the gods and goddesses that watch and tuned in. I'll be back soon.